In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to run a report that excuse me, is similar to the consolidated transaction report or a transaction report run in Pro. To run this, we're going to go to Financial Management, Inventory, Reports, and we're going to run an item register. You can see there's 3 different tabs associated with our item register. For the most part, our item register here is going to be blank, and there are a lot of variabilities to this report, so I'm going to go through each field and filter that default on here to show you. But just a reminder, on anything here where you have a field and filter, you can typically go into a blank item here and pull up other values here. So like in this case, if you're looking for transactions that were maybe only done by you, you could select this user ID, put your user ID in there, and filter your report based off of that. So the default here with the number here is actually the number associated with the item register. So don't get confused that it's a number for an item number or a resource number. If you're ever in question, you can click on the filter item here and then pull up with this arrow. So here you can actually select different transactions that you did. If you know you were looking for something and you did this on the 14th, you may want to select all the transactions that were done here on the 14th. So you might want to select transactions number 28 to 35, let's say. To use your filters, again, you use the navigation tutorial to get a refresher on those. Source code would mean where the transaction came from. So let's say you know you were looking for an item that's just associated with sales. You could just look at all items associated with sales. On the item ledger tab, here's actually where if you know which part number you're looking for, you can put an item number in here. Entry type, whether it's a purchase, a sale, maybe you're looking for something that was done on an adjustment. You can see your other options here, transfer, consumption, or output. Location code, if you know which warehouse you're looking for, you can narrow your report based off of that, narrow your date on your postings. And again, if there's something else you want to narrow this report on, you can simply look it up here, and it looks like on this one everything that is potentially associated with an item number is available to try to reduce this report and find what you're looking for. Finally, on the options tab, really only one option, just leave the default there. So for this report, let's say that I am looking for something that is associated with purchases, and I don't want to use an item number, and let's say I just want to use a posting date of today. So I want a report that's going to show me everything, excuse me, I'm in the wrong year, everything that went on in purchasing today. So I can preview my report, and now I have a report showing all of my purchasing transaction detail from today. Again, this is a report that you're probably going to have to play around with some because there are a lot of filters to it. If you have questions, please contact the finance director or maybe a coworker who does similar transactions in the system.